Last month, I showed how I designed these handmade lemon-themed planner stickers, and you guys seem to really love that behind-the-scenes PROCREATE content. So I'm back today with another PROCREATE sticker design walkthrough video, showing you how I'm creating this month's new sticker collection from design to manufacturing the final sticker sheet. And by the way, that lemon themed sticker collection is now available in my sticker shop for purchase. And I also listed an easy one-click Mediterranean lemon sticker bundle that includes all of these sticker sheets here, including the entire lemon collection, plus a few extra matching functional sheets. You can find everything at PlanningWithKay.com, and thank you so much to my Patreon sticker subscribers who already received this collection last month, and the links to my shop and my Patreon will be in the description down below as always. So with all that, let's get to designing this month's new sticker collection. As usual, my patrons vote for my new theme each month in a theme poll over on Patreon. And this month, 3 different themes ended up tying: dragonflies and frogs, wildflowers, and whimsical English tea party. So we decided to just combine these together into like a fantasy-esque frog tea party theme with dragonfly and wildflower elements throughout. So that's the theme. I've already done some designing of this collection through all of my different live streams in June, both the public ones here on YouTube and my Patreon exclusive live streams, all of which you can go back and rewatch anytime. I've already finished the first sheet of headers, so now I need to complete the decorative sheet, which includes some new illustrations, and that's where I'm going to get started here today. So I've already got my sketches and ideas laid out in a separate layer. I lowered the opacity of that layer so that the sketch is nice and light. And then I chose my Spectra brush, which has been a favorite recently. And I'm using this to go into a new layer with a base color for this frog sticker. These frog characters were so fun to create throughout this entire sticker collection. I wanted them to be really simple and cartoony, and I also needed them to be easy to replicate consistently for each character I'm drawing. I was really inspired by the Frog and Toad books for the whole look of this collection, and especially was inspired when figuring out how to draw their faces. So I ended up going with a wide oval head, 2 big circle eyes coming out on top, and then a wide smirky smile and long skinny arms and legs, and finally a big round body. So this frog here is in a squatting position. It's going to be holding a teacup since all of these frogs are fancy tea party frogs. So I first go in with that base color to lay out just a general shape based on my sketch. And then I go in with my line art to actually refine the illustration and really nail down the details. I'm using the 6B pencil for my line art alongside the Spectra brush again for all the coloring, making sure to put my line art and my colors on separate layers to make this whole process easier. So as you can see in this example here, my sketch usually isn't very detailed. It's just like a rough sketch, and then I figure out the details as I go through the color and line art stages. I decided to give this frog a pink bow and a blue flower on its head, and it's holding its teacup with its pinky up, of course, because like I said, these frogs are very fancy. And I'm also giving her some pearls because she was just looking a little bit too naked. So I'm just chipping away at the line art on this frog, spending the most time on those hands until I finally get things looking right. And everything is very flat right now. And I always keep in mind that once I put the shading in the next stage, everything starts to come together and look a little bit more realistic. But the line art in a style like this really helps to just define the anatomy and define those shapes. A little art tip that I use throughout these designs for specific hand poses and arm poses: use your own hands and arms for reference. Here, for a lot of these different hand positions with holding the teacups and stuff like that, I use my own hands as reference, either holding my hands in front of myself or taking a picture if I needed a different angle. And you could even then hold a real mug or cup. And this helped to make these positions and scenes a little bit easier to figure out if I was having a hard time. I'm finishing this frog off with its final shading, so I take a dark green color with that spectra brush again, and I start putting in my shadows. I'm imagining that the light source for all of these stickers in this collection is coming from the right side, so that way it gives me an idea of where to consistently put my shadows. I also use this shadow color to add some bumpy texture to the frog, which really brings it to life. And I'm also shading the white cup with a dark purple shadow color, as well as the bow and flower on top of her head to bring this whole illustration home. I also pop in some bright highlights on the far right edges of the frog with a yellow, lightish green. And I always love finishing my stickers off with just those little bright highlights and the dark shadows to just push the contrast and make everything pop off the page a little bit more. After laying in the finishing details, that's it for this sweet little frog sticker. And this process now is generally what I'm going to follow for the rest of this sticker sheet. I first lay down the base color for my sticker with the spectra brush, then I define the illustration with the 6B pencil line art, and finally I lay in shadows and highlights with the spectra brush again to bring it all home. I'm also making sure to keep my line art, my color, and my sketch all on different layers, so that way they don't interfere with each other. I can keep the line art above everything else. I can make sure my color and my shading only goes within the lines I've already drawn. It just makes everything a million times easier. When possible, I like using the symmetry tool in PROCREATE to make my job a little bit easier as well. So I'm drawing a teacup next, so I can use the symmetry tool to help with the cup section. So I went to canvas tools, I edited my canvas, I turned on vertical symmetry, and I placed the center line at the center of my teacup sketch. And I make sure that drawing assist is turned on for that line art layer. Then I start drawing my teacup, and I only have to draw half because the other half will just mirror over and make it easier for me to draw a symmetric, uniform shape. I use the symmetry drawing assist for the white base color and the line art, and then I turn it off when I'm working on the handle and all of the shading and detail work. And once again, I'm shading the white with that dusty purple so that way it has some color to it. And I'm creating some cute gold and pink details that play into just the fanciness and the florals in the rest of this theme. And that's it for that large teacup sticker. So this next frog character is standing upright and facing straight on. So he is pretty much symmetric except for his arms. So once again, I'm using the symmetry tool for his head and body. This frog is going to be holding a monocle to his eye and a teacup in the other hand, and he's going to have kind of a stern, serious look on his face. He gives me kind of like butler vibes, like serious butler frog. I love the expression on this frog's face, and I had a lot of fun drawing him. So once again, I first laid in the base color, then going in with line art, and using my own hands if needed to visualize these hand positions. But fortunately at this point, I had drawn enough of these frogs that I was getting really comfortable drawing them. I didn't have to rely on reference quite so much, and I could pretty quickly and easily figure out the finger and hand and arm positions and basically draw them how I wanted them to look, which was pretty cool. I love that about these monthly sticker collections. I draw so many new themes so often that I really have no choice but to improve a little bit every month because I'm always drawing something new. I'm always learning new things, and I usually don't stick to any one subject or style. So it's just really fun experiencing learning new things every month, going from not so experienced to experienced. That's in my digital art in general, but also with each little specific piece of it, like each subject matter, each brush type, each style. So getting better with practice is one reason why I love being an artist so much and creating art. And it's even in the simple things, like just getting better at drawing little cartoon frog hands. So here I'm drawing another frog character. This time she's wearing a blue dress and eating a piece of cake, and again using the symmetry tool for the body and head. So besides the frog characters, I'm also going to put in some more tea party accessories on this decorative sticker sheet, like some teacups, teapots, tea bags, plates of cake, macarons, etc. I decided to go with an earthier color scheme for this sticker collection, courtesy of my patrons' suggestions. A lot of patrons were wanting to see some earthier, not so brightly saturated colors this month. So this theme was perfect for including more earthy browns and greens, dusty blues, and dusty warm tones. I typically make a lot of my sticker design decisions based on what my patrons want, since these stickers do end up getting sent out to them at the beginning of each month. And I design most of my stickers during those Patreon live streams. Some of those live streams are even available to free patrons. So if you want to be a patron and have a say in my sticker design process, you can even join for free. There's a whole free tier that you can join and access some of the Patreon benefits. I'm now filling in the rest of the empty space on the sticker sheet with some sparkles, popping in some finishing shadows and highlights, and then that's it for this decorative sticker sheet that I decided to title Fancy Frogs. When my sheet is all finished and designed, I'm ready to turn it into a physical sticker sheet. So I just take my iPad and my Apple Pencil and I go 1, 2, 3, done. It magically pops out one finished sticker sheet. Just kidding. There is a whole process, obviously, that goes in between designing stickers and actually using them in my planner. So first I bring the PNG file into my cutting machine software template. I add cut lines with a 0.35 minimum inch offset. I boost the contrast and the saturation, and then I print on my Canon Pixma G620 printers at high quality. I cut the stickers with my Silhouette portrait machines, and I showed the settings in Silhouette in case anybody uses these machines and wants the exact settings I use. And I use sticker paper from onlinelabels.com. Once the stickers are cut and trimmed to size, the entire Frog Tea Party sticker collection is complete and ready to use, including the decorative sheet I just designed. I love testing out my new sticker sheets by making sticker collages in this large B5 journal. So bam, some sticker collage magic. I just love the soft, earthy colors in this sticker collection, those dusty blues and sandy tans and golden browns, combined with the adorable frog characters, functional planner goodness, and the floral and gold frame motifs. I am just so proud of these stickers, and I've had so much fun making them. These Frog Tea Party stickers are shipping out to all July $15, $25, and $30 Patreon subscribers, and shipments are starting this weekend already. Patrons get my new sticker collections automatically sent to them at the start of each month, 1 month before they become publicly available in my shop. $30 Patreon rewards also include an exclusive Patreon-only sticker sheet, and all Patreon tiers come with digital stickers, printable journals pages, live streams, and there is a fantastic community over on Patreon. So join my Patreon today, and your sticker subscription rewards will ship this coming week, including all 8 sticker sheets that you see here. And of course, don't forget about the lemon sticker release in my sticker shop. I also have hundreds and hundreds of affordable sticker sheet listings in my shop, including functional stickers, decorative sheets, 3-sheet kits, theme sticker bundles. There's really something for everybody over there. So be sure to check out my sticker shop and my Patreon subscription, both of which are linked in the description below. And that's it for today's video, showing part of the behind-the-scenes process of creating my new sticker collection. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe for new videos every week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!